You think say you sabi Naija music? Old school or new school? Come show yourself for Gusto Gets the Song. You go win better. Call the number wey dey appear for your screen so. Naija music come win money.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, of course telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Big Lala is very much in the building today, and of course we've got the three musketeers. Of course we've got the WIZKID, we've got Burna Boy, we've got Davido in the building. Now when it comes to selling out, you know, shows, going on shows, not just in Nigeria, internationally, in the UK, in the US, these guys they've proven that they can do it over and over again. Now, in August, I think, yes, in August, August was when Burna Boy did his O2 show. Yeah. You know, a lot of buzz about Burna Boy sold out or not. He came later to say he sold out actually because he retweeted someone who said, I pity those waiting, say, indirectly saying, oh, he sold out. Now, he now tweeted it again. He said he sold out at the rate he wanted and at the fee he wanted and everything. All of those things, basically, you know, WIZKID as well also selling out the O2 3 times in a row in his November show. Davido about, you know, to sell out the O2 as well in 2022. Now, Burna Boy at the Hollywood, you know, Bowl was a major one. WIZKID came on board and everything. There's been a whole lot about did the Burna Boy sell out or not? But a couple of people actually, you know, in their own way confirmed that, Burna Boy did not sell out. There's so many covers and everything. But we know that these guys are really, really big. Burna is big in the US. WIZKID is big in the US. Davido is a US citizen. This is the Hollywood, you know, Hollywood Bowl. You know, Davido is a citizen, and so these guys are quite big. But when it comes to Afrobeats Artiste, you know, Burna Boy is the first in terms of performance at the Hollywood, you know, Bowl, apart from, you know, or rather, apart from the fact that they said, okay, he didn't sell out. Now, WIZKID, Davido, Burna Boy, in any chance at all, looking at their popularity, the times that we are in and everything, who exactly do you think will be the very first to sell out the Hollywood Bowl?
Well, you never can tell until someone tries. Looking at the pictures of this arena, it's such a
very huge
arena. The way it was built, like it was built for something like this. It almost looked like a quarter of a football stadium. The way it's built. I can't really say for a fact, this person is going to sell out this cap. I mean, it's supposed to be 17,000 capacity, right? The easiest answer would be, Wiz would be the person to do it. But let's not forget that the UK is a peculiar kind of market.
US?
Yeah, I mean, the UK.
Okay.
He sold out.
Okay.
He sold out.
3 times.
That's a peculiar kind of market, and the O2 is located at the heart of the UK, which is London.
London,
A lot of commercial, the most populous states in the UK, right? And a lot of black British, even people who love WIZKID. His majority of his fan base are there in London, and people to make it a journey from Manchester or all these neighboring cities is very easy to make, right? So regardless where he's doing it, people can just make the trip down from wherever they are in the UK, come to London for a show, and it makes sense for things like that to happen. But for the US, it's different. I know US in terms of landmass is very, very big. And there's a reason why Wiz is actually doing his tour and touring different states in the US, because landmass is really, really big, right? And the UK, he's concentrated majority of his efforts in just London, knowing that it's easy for people to get by. In London, people can go Cardiff to London in a few hours, right? Maybe then spend the night and then from there go. People can go Liverpool to London in a few hours. They can go Manchester, all these other places. They can go in a few hours. It's easy to connect via trains and everything. US is different, and it will be difficult for you to feel you can pull that much crowd in a state in the US without considering how they're going to get there. And I think that's the problem Burna Boy faced with this show in
LA. I think it's in Los Angeles.
In California, right?
Yeah.
Hollywood. Is Hollywood in California?
I think Hollywood is I think it's in LA.
Yeah.
LA actually.
Okay. It would be something. I mean, look at the surroundings of that place. It's Hollywood. Look how it is now.
Yeah.
People have to travel long distances. US is a very big.
This is massive.
Yeah. US is a very big country. See all these goings around the place. It's a big place, and you have to have a lot of your fans concentrated in the city where this is located for you to be able to fill it up. And knowing this, I think that's one of the reasons why Wiz has decided to go city by city, and whether it's 5K capacity or 2K,
2K, yeah.
At least it's satisfying fans in those areas.
Those cities.
It's not letting them go long distances to come and listen to him, and I think that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Although it takes a lot of his time, but I don't think he minds because per show, obviously, he's going to be making money.
It's money, yeah.
Yeah. In the UK, like I explained before, it's easier for him to move around. So for Burna to attempt this, it was, I don't know, something that was going to either prove that he's big enough, especially in this state where this is located, or he isn't, or he still has some work to do. I think that's what it is for me. It will be foolish of me to say, oh, Burna will do this easily. We should do this easily. Because you can't tell. There is a reason the guys on Wiz's team have decided to go city by city in the US. US is very big. So maybe this was an oversight on Burna's part. Perhaps he thought it would be easy for people to make their way down.
Overestimated?
Maybe perhaps people would want to make their way down from wherever they are in the US. You can travel a day by road from one end of the US to the other and not still make it that day. That's how it is. They are very big land in terms of landmass. It's a very wide country and things like that. So, yeah,
okay, so the Hollywood Bowl is actually 17K capacity.
Yeah.
The London O2 Arena is 20K capacity. So are we saying that no Afrobeat artist at this moment can sell out the Hollywood Bowl?
No, that's not what I'm saying. Of course, it's doable. I can't say it's not doable, but you have to be strategic
about it.
Yeah, just the strategy. You could argue, people would argue that yes, Wiz at this time, with how big Essence is, would do this. That's fairly right. Does Burna Boy right now has a song as big as Essence? That's when I said, oh, maybe he overestimated how, he could pull such a crowd at the Hollywood Bowl. That being said, the mere fact that even if he's able to pull a 5,000, 7,000, or even 8,000 capacity at such a huge venue, it's still good enough.
It's massive,
it's a test of his strength, which is not particularly a bad thing, right? You can who's naive, they talk these things. It's better for you to fail and fail forward than to fail. So I won't even see it as a failure.
Yeah.
Because it was, at least he tested his capabilities in that area.
Yeah.
Right? And then you'll be like, okay, the next time I'm going to do something here, I'm going to make sure that at least I sell more than this. And that's progress.
You know what to do next time.
Yeah, even being allowed to hold his own concert at
the Hollywood Bowl,
is something
great. It's massive.
Yeah.
You're missing out Davido though.
Well, David right now, not like I'm downplaying him, but he's on his way back to, is it redemption or what will I call it? He's making plans to also be out and about again.
He's got the O2 next year?
Yeah, he's got the O2 next year. And he has hits as well that he can perform. He just needs to build anticipation. And I think with his singles that he will probably have lined up, if you push them well enough and they're really, really good, he will have an opportunity to do something similar. But he won't be looking at doing any of these Hollywood Bowl or what Wizard. He will do it at his own time, which is what I feel he should do. He shouldn't be trying to match what other people are doing. Just set your records, set your own standards. Whenever you're doing something no one has done, you don't say no, I want to go and do Hollywood Bowl next. So yeah, in terms of David, I don't think he's not missing out. These two guys are mentioning, they're the ones doing it right now. They're the ones playing at the biggest stage right now. David joins them on that stage, we would rightly mention him and talk about it. Okay,
Lala, as you go, or as we go right now, one very, very straight guess from you. WIZKID having Essence with Justin Bieber, and of course, Thames also big and all of that. If WIZKID decides to do an Hollywood or a Hollywood Bowl today, is it going to sell out or not?
I think I would have to go a straight yes for that. Reason being, a lot of people consider Wizzy's Essence as Song of the Summer, and I think that's more than enough to pull a lot. I mean, we're seeing people who are influential in the USA saying it as yes,
As Song of the Summer.
This guy has Song of the Summer.
Summer, yeah.
So he's not going to rely on only Nigerian guys
To come to the concert.
I mean, he's very, very popular right now in the US. It's not Beans that has a song that is almost breaking into the top
10 Hot 100, yeah.
In top,
In the US.
In the US. So you can't put it past him. You can't say no, you can't. But then again, like I always say, you always have to be cautious. You always have to be cautious. What is this?
Okay, this was stage, I guess. This is a Hollywood Bowl.
Okay.
You know, I think a couple of the parts, according to a lot of camera or eagle eyes.
Yes, I think Wiz can do it. But then let's not. If he's gonna do it, it has to be at least. Maybe there's a few shows and he's just covering regions. Maybe for that particular region where this is located, Wiz is performing here. People will make it down. The shortest.
Lots of publicity and everything.
Yeah, people will make it down there. But if it's just I mean, has Burna done another show in the US?
No.
On his tour apart from this one?
No.
Exactly. So he didn't try and aggregate his people into regions and say, they'll make it down here. He didn't do that. He just went one location in the US. If you like, make it. If you like, don't make it. And I think that's why he wasn't able to do much on this location. Okay,
guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. WIZKID, Burna Boy, and of course Davido. Who exactly? Who will be the first Afrobeat artist, or who is capable of actually selling out the 17,000 capacity Hollywood Bowl? Burna Boy, of course, performed at the venue just some days ago, and it was really, really amazing. Burna Boy delivered 33 songs in 2 hours. It was a good one. I'm not going to talk about whether people attended or not. Let's focus on Burna Boy's performance, the stage manship, the craftsmanship, the way he did his thing. WIZKID coming to support Pokoli, also doing his thing on the show as well. It was really and truly amazing. But yes, let's have your thought. Who exactly? WIZKID, Burna again, or a Davido? Who exactly? Maybe it could not be any of these three guys. If you know any Afrobeat artists as well, Mr. Easy, Tiwa Savage as well, put your comment down below. Who will be the first Afrobeat artist to at least sell out the Hollywood Bowl in the US? Yes, put your comment down below. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.